Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be creating my first ever UGC accessory, and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. Now I'm not in the program, but I'm hoping to use this as my first piece, portfolio piece to enter the program. So wish me luck. But before we get into that, make sure to subscribe, like and comment, as it helps my videos hit the algorithm. I really appreciate it, guys. When making accessories, a good thing to know is that you will need the rig just for reference in your Blender file. So you can just import it by going into plugins, build rig, and then spawn a block rig R15. And then set the position to 0, 0, 0. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and right click, export selection, and save it wherever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a base mesh here. My goal is to make kind of like an octopus surrounding the player's head essentially. And I can start off with the octopus head here using this cylinder. And I'm just going to try and add some loop cuts in here and just get it to like the shape of an octopus head essentially. I'm not too concerned about it being too low poly, so I'm going to go ahead and add as many loop cuts as I really need. With the general shape of the head now done, I can just go ahead and mirror it so I don't have to do twice as much of the work. And I'm just going to start getting basically the legs extruded here. I'm not expecting these to look too accurate, as I'm not going to spend too much time on this model, but I do want like 8 legs, I believe. So I'm just going to extrude it from the edges of the main head mesh. We also do need some eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and just press I to insert them here and just get basically a rough circle. And then I'm just going to delete the face inside just so I can get a bit of an eye socket going. I'm going to speed this part up here, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm building or I'm modeling a starfish to go on basically the very top of the head of the octopus. Then I'm basically going to add a bunch of different underwater themed parts onto the body of the octopus, as well as just filling in these eyes real quick using spheres. At this point the head shape did start getting a little bit weird, so I had to mess with it a little bit just to get it a little bit more accurate. But the final result wasn't too bad. You can see me here placing like these seaweed leaves and stuff like that, but I wasn't a big fan in the end, so I ended up removing them down the line. As you can see here, I've added a couple of ropes and stuff like that, and I don't even know what you call these things, but you tend to see them underwater quite often. I'm just jotting them around the head of the octopus, as well as the just some on the legs and stuff like that, just to build some detail and it doesn't look as flat basically. And to hide how basic the mesh is, and there's some issues with the legs and stuff like that, so I'm going to try and hide it as much as possible, but I'm sure it's fine. With that being said, instead of just having ropes, I decided to just add a little bit of a net just surrounding the octopus, just so you can tell it's either been caught or something like that. And I'm basically just using curves to create a bit of a checkered pattern in the ropes. I use this kind of just to cover the empty spots of the head of the octopus, as I don't really want to cover it with those other things. So it's a good alternative, I guess. And this is currently what we have so far. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and probably start texturing this now. And I also added these bits here, which are supposed to be ink that's kind of just flown out. But I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'll see what it looks like after it's been textured. And final thing left to do is to texture everything, obviously. And as you can see, I'm texturing here. But one thing I didn't do is properly UV unwrap it. I didn't bother going the proper route. I just did the project from view method, which you just press A to select your entire mesh, click on UV, and then project from view, and it will basically just give you your UVs based on where your camera is placed. And then I finished off with adding some shine, as it probably will be quite shiny if it's been underwater. And this is the final result. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to import it into Studio in just a second. I doubt it's going to bring the shine in when I import it into Studio, but it's still worth having a look at. I'm probably going to increase the scale a little bit. There you go. I think it turned out quite nice. There's a lot I could have done better, such as the legs and stuff like that, but it's a decent mesh. So yeah, let's go ahead and import it into Studio. And there you have it. There's the mesh pretty much complete. As I thought, the shine didn't come in, but it still looks pretty nice. In fact, I think I prefer the ink without the shine on it, as the color stands out a little bit more, or the gradient anyways. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like on top of a rig. So if I go build rig, block rig here, I'm going to need to scale it down a little bit probably. If I bring in a part, scale it down with the part. We can just move this on here, and there you go. There we have it. There's my first UGC concept. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.